Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a sad announcement about a death has been made regarding the former Prime Minister of Italy, Silvio Berlusconi. He was 86. The multi-billionaire and entrepreneur established Italy's most successful media firm before reshaping the country's political system while fending off several allegations of sexual misconduct and legal wrongdoings. In recent months, he had experienced a number of separate periods with poor health. After getting COVID-19 in the year 2020, he was admitted to the hospital and described the experience as perhaps the most difficult ordeal of my life. In April 2023, the medical staff disclosed that he was being treated in intensive care for leukemia as well as a lung infection. On Friday, he was checked into a hospital in Milan for what his assistants had described as tests that were pre-planned in relation to his illnesses. The passing of Berlusconi leaves a huge void because he was a great man, as the Italian Defense Minister Guido Crosetto noted on Monday. Through Twitter, he said, "I cared for him a great deal. Favor Silvio," Crosetto wrote. Berlusconi's political party, Forza Italia, has and was a coalition partner with the current premier, Giorgia Meloni, a far-right politician who came to power last year. However, Berlusconi did not hold a seat in the government during this time. According to Alan Friedman, who wrote a biography of Berlusconi titled My Way, the late Prime Minister was a very historic figure in post-war Italian history as well. Friedman made the statement in an interview with Al Jazeera. Berlusconi was a controversial figure, he stated. Back in the 90s, he was Italy's precursor to the modern populist movement in many respects. In spite of the fact that he courted controversy, those who followed him held a deep and abiding affection for him. A long history of scandals are made, and some people made fun of Berlusconi's everlasting tan, his hair transplants, and his live-in girlfriends since they were decades younger than him as he became older. Despite the fact that Berlusconi had been involved in a number of personal controversies over the years, he appeared to be immune to any consequences. Several criminal charges were opened, but they were eventually dropped because it was the court system moves so slowly that the statutes of limitations had expired, or because he was successful in appealing the decisions. Investigations focused on either the tycoon's businesses, which included the soccer team, AC Milan, the country's 3 largest private TV networks, magazines, and a daily newspaper, and advertising and film companies, or his steamy so-called Bunga Bunga parties, which involved young women and children. One of the cases, which involved tax fraud and stemmed from the sale of movie rights within his corporate empire, was the only one that resulted in conviction. The highest criminal court in Italy upheld the verdict in 2013. However, due to his advanced age, since he was 76 at that time, he was spared prison time and instead required to perform community service by supporting individuals with Alzheimer's disease. In spite of this, anti-corruption legislation mandated that he had been removed from his Senate seat and made it illegal for him to run for or hold any public office for the next 6 years. He maintained his position as a leader of the center-right party that he founded and christened Forza Italia after the soccer chant, "Let's go Italy." He entered into politics in the 1990s and gave the party its current name. Because there was no obvious candidate being groomed to take over, voters began to flee it. He was eventually elected to hold office once more, first serving in the European Parliament at the age of 82 and then in the Italian Senate just this past year. First by the League, which was led by anti-migrant populist Matteo Salvini, and then by Meloni's Brothers of Italy party, which had its roots in neo-fascism. Berlusconi's party was overshadowed. Although its roots in neo-fascism party were overshadowed and the leading force on Italy's political right. After the elections in 2022, Meloni with their assistants created a coalition to serve as the government. He experienced shame on a personal level as well. Berlusconi was dethroned from his position as the wealthiest individual in Italy, yet the expansive media holdings and luxury real estate that he possessed still made him a billionaire. If you like our information and you want to be updated for more, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. That's all for today.